Not long ago, I opened up this $300 silver mystery pack from eBay and shared with you everything that was inside. Now, some of you, after seeing that video, said that I got a good deal. Some of you said I got ripped off. So today, what we're going to do is take this entire mystery pack to a coin dealer and find out what it's really worth. Introducing the stunning 5-ounce silver Canadian Grand Maple Leaf. These are stunningly beautiful 4/9 fine silver coins put out by the Royal Canadian Mint and now available on my channel sponsor's website at sdbullion.com. Get one today by going to the link in the description below. All right, Keith, so here is the mystery pack we were just talking about, and I just want you to know something about this, guys. He has not seen this yet because as we're recording this, the mystery pack video has not come out yet. So Keith is completely blind here. Keith, just so you know, this mystery pack, I paid I paid $299.95, plus, get this, he only charged me $2.95 for shipping. What do you think about that?
I think you should have gave you the shipping for free, paying $300 for a mystery pack. That's a lot of money.
I mean, that's fair, but the reason I bought this is he had 100% feedback, lots of reviews, so it wasn't like a new seller. And some of the feedback was on specifically this mystery pack. So what I want you to do today is tell me what you think of the coins that are in it. What do you think the value is? And I will compare that to what I wrote down, and we'll see if I was accurate or what's going on here. And we're going to start with this one right here. We have a 1967 40% Kennedy, and this thing clearly was taped to something.
Well, I got some serious tape on that.
For sure. What would you say this is worth today? What would you sell it for?
I would sell it, melt on that's about $14.75, so about $7.50 is what I'd sell it for.
So you'd sell it for
$7.50?
Melt. Okay, you'd sell it at melt. Okay. All right, fair enough. So $7.50 on that one. Next up, Keith, we will do this one right here. Now, this is a 1923S piece silver dollar. What would you sell that for today?
1923S is a little bit tougher date, even though it's circulated. It's still bowl material, but you're talking, I don't know, it melts for a little over $38, so somewhere around $43 to $45 for that.
43 to 45. I'm going to write down 44. When I did the valuation on this pack, you should know this. I ordered it when spot was 52, so I was basing, some of my numbers off of that, just so you know. Yeah. So we're trying. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Just try and keep in mind 52 is where I was when I bought it. All right, we're going to throw you for a loop with this one because it threw me for a loop. I had to grab a calculator during my video. We have this 1958 Canada. This is the British Columbia 100th anniversary centennial. This is a Canadian silver dollar. There's 0.6 ounces of silver in here, Keith. I'm sure you know that.
Is that like a totem of death or whatever? That's a real cool one from 1958. Melt on that is just a hair bit more than $31. But because of the significance of that, a lot of people, that's one I sell a lot of. I would probably sell it for about $36.
36. Okay. All right.
Yeah, enough. It's a little dirty. I mean, I may or may not try to dip some of the dirt off, but I would still, even like that, the way it looks, yeah, the totem of death worth $5 over melt.
So you think I should try and dip that? I don't usually dip coins.
No, not really. No, I wouldn't dip that one. That one doesn't look like there's anything underneath it.
Okay.
Because sometimes you can see them and they'll have that little bit of dirt on there and you can dip them without damaging them. But I think you might damage that one if you try.
Okay, so not going to dip it. Okay.
I'd still sell it for 36.
All right, sounds good. So with the 23 piece dollar, you had said that's a better date. It has to be in better condition for it to be a better date, though, right?
But the 23S, for it to be in better price range, it does have to be in better condition. However, having said that, people are always looking for a 23S, as they call them, filler, a lower grade like that.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
So it's still a tougher coin to get.
All right, well, here we go. Our next one up. You've already seen one of these, but here we go again. Another 1967 40% Kennedy. Are you going to value this the same at $750?
I'm calculating right now, and I think 295. So yeah, I'd probably still sell about $8 because I'm looking at $15.34 at your $52 price tag is melt on 40% per dollar.
Okay, so you'd sell that for $8. Okay.
So I'm going to change about what I said the last one about $750.
You said $750 on the last one, but that's before you knew that I was using 52. So, okay. All right, so we're going to change that to 8, and I'll tell you what I said after. All right, next up, we're going to do... Keith, we have ourselves a 1944 Walking Liberty $50. And this is a 44. Yeah, no mint mark. Oh, it's a 44S. Oh my gosh, I did not notice that in my video. It's a 44S. Sorry.
I was sitting there looking at that, and I'm like, wow, how did you not see that?
I didn't see it in my first video either. And I even checked, man, that video is people are going to be like, that's an S seeker. All right, anyway, I'll tell you why that matters in a minute. But anyway, 44S.
44 San Francisco melts for about 37.18, which is a little less than or a little more than 1850. Being it's a half, it's probably a $19 coin if you can get it. I mean, people are buying 90% soft right now.
True. And I was able to buy 90% at the coin show for back of melt too, which I mentioned in my video. I will tell you why it's significant that that's an S at the, when you're done looking at these, because that actually matters. So, okay, next up, we have another Walking Liberty $50. This one's a 43, and there is no mint mark this time.
Let me look hard. Let me get my glasses on.
Wow, I don't know, man. I don't know why.
No, it's not there. You're right this time. Again, with at or about a $19 bill.
So 19. Okay, we're going to write that down. So 19. I'm writing these down on the same line that I have them on my sheet. I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay. So Keith, believe it or not, we're already kind of most of the way through this bag. I want to let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one first. So next up, we have a 1921 S Morgan Silver Dollar.
Well, the 21S's, the breast feathers are usually, I guess you could say mushy.
Yeah.
The whole 21-piece dollar looks mushy if it's got the S mint mark only. And that's how you can almost tell it's a San Francisco just by looking at the front, by the way it's struck. I do like the 21S. I think that's probably a $42 coin.
42. Okay. So
yeah, 40, at least.
Yeah. So we're going to write 42 right there. Okay. So yeah, the Morgan is that. And then believe it or not, we actually had a Silver Eagle 2001, but this thing looks like it was hanging out with these Morgans and stuff for a long time. Sorry.
Taking into account your $52 spot, probably about $53.50.
$53.50. Wow.
From in account to your $52 spot that we're working with.
Yeah. We're basing everything off of 52. Like I said, I didn't tell you at first, and I should have. All right. So Keith, I mean, we have one more coin. So it wasn't a very big mystery pack. It only had 9 coins in it, but this
9
mystery
coins for $300.
But it promised it was all silver, and the reviews are really good. So I threw down and all right. Anyway,
took a risk.
Here's our it's kind of a risk. I'm going to get some of my money back on ad revenue. People know that. I don't hide it. So it's a risk and it isn't. But here we go. Last one. We have an 1883. Man, I wish it was a 93. The way that line goes across the 8, you're like double checking. But anyway, 1883S.
Wow.
Now that is a key date, right? Obviously, it needs to be in better.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
It's got scratches across the cheek going up and down.
Yeah.
Freddie got a hold of it.
Of it?
Yeah, from that movie.
Right.
The Claw's Fingers.
Claw's Fingers?
You mean, Freddie on
you mean Friday the 13th? I thought you called the movie Claw's Fingers.
No.
Oh.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Or Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, Friday the 13th is Jason. Oh, see, I'm getting it wrong too. Anyway.
Yeah, Freddie got a hold of that one. Yeah, that one, honestly, I mean, it is a little bit tougher day, but I would still throw it in the bowl. I wouldn't sit there and try to sell it as an individual coin. And if it sat in the bowl too long, someone didn't come along and take them all, I'd throw it on my YouTube channel and give it away.
Wow. Okay. Well,
damaged coins I give away. I don't always try to sell them, but that one's got a lot of meat.
Yeah, I thought it was really nice outside. I mean, I didn't actually point out the scratches when I did the unboxing, but I thought it was a nice coin. Like it
is a nice coin.
It has that gunmetal look to it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Until you show the cheat.
All right. Do you like this coin? No, I was kidding.
Oh, I love the coin now. I love it.
So anyway,
if it wasn't for the scratches, being an 83S, probably $52 on that.
Okay. But because of the scratches, you're going to say 42?
Because of the scratches, it's just a $42 bill.
All right, because you said 42 on the 21. All right, so that was the 9 coins. Now, the reason that the S is significant is even though I don't share the sellers that I'm getting these from, I did note in my video that this was a very, very northwest coast seller. And if you notice, we have S, S, S. I didn't realize one of the walkers was an S. So they're all San Francisco minted. So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense that this possibly did actually come from an estate, you know, out that way. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Keith, I want to go over what I said, and I want to see what you think, and I'm going to throw all this up here. So on the 40 percenters, I actually said 7, and the reason I said 7 on the 40 percenters is because I figured that, you know, with as weak as 90% right now is, 40% would be even weaker. So I told people you can probably find 40% back of melt. Was I wrong?
Well, finding it and buying it's two different things. I mean, because if someone doesn't need to make the sale, they're not going to sell it back of melt, no matter how soft it is. But if melt goes down, yeah, they'll sell it.
Fair enough.
I don't think you were wrong, but I don't think you were right either. I know that's contradicting, but it's just the way it is.
Fair enough. Now, the 83S, I actually said 55. So if it weren't for those scratches, I was close to what you had said. The 21 piece in Morgan, you actually nailed exactly what I said. Oh, no, you said 44 on the piece.
Yeah, because it was an S.
Oh, that's right. And I didn't realize it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Piece was an S. That's why
I didn't give it any extra value for the fact that it was an S. But I said,
yeah,
42.
I would have pulled it out of the bowl. I wouldn't have put it in the bowl most likely. But there's a risk that I might have went. I said 40. I think 42 or 43 to 45.
Gotcha. Okay. And oh, that's right. And then I said 44. Okay, so let me add this up really quick. All right, so Keith, I added these up, and 271.50 is what you had valued them at. I originally valued them at 274.38. So we were actually really close. And then this number here, and you'll see it if you watch the video, is me just doing, this is what melt would have been roughly, was 258. So my question to you is, you know, eBay sellers have fees, right? So
yes,
and it's actually more than even whatnot, because eBay fees for coin shops now are even 10%. Plus, you have to pay transaction fees. You had to pay the ship, and he actually only charged me $3 for shipping. Do you think that I got a fair amount of coins and silver in this pack for what I paid?
Yeah, I think it was a fair amount. You can't expect to get total value when you're buying from an online marketplace because of the fees. But if you're within 10%, I think that was fair.
All right, cool. Well, Keith, what did you think about this pack overall? Is this one of the better ones I've shown you, or no?
I love the fact that it's all silver.
Yeah, well, it said all silver. Like, I ordered it knowing it was all silver. It had 100% positive feedback. All the reviewers, you know, said they were happy with what they got. So that's why I'm like, you know what, this is more than the maybe 250 if I'm pushing it that I like to do. But
I like the fact that it's all silver. I love the fact that you got 4 larger silver pieces, you know, 2 Morgans, 1 piece. And I love that Canadian dollar.
Yeah, I do too.
I wish it wasn't so dirty.
Yeah, I wish I felt comfortable. Like I usually don't.
I don't think it'll come out. I really don't. I'm looking at it a lot of times when you see them and you ship them, you can see if that. I don't think that dirt's going to come off too easy. I wouldn't even mess with it.
All right, we'll just leave it as
it's got some good character like that. But what I really don't like about the fact of the pack is there's only 9 things there.
Yeah, it's more fun when you get more stuff, but when it's all silver, and silver's $52 an ounce at the time I ordered it, it kind of makes sense that it wouldn't be a whole lot of stuff.
But that would have been cool if it took one of the larger coins and broke it down into like I don't know, two different coins. But then you might have had too many hands. But True. It's all right. I think you did good.
Awesome. Well, Keith, thank you as always for joining me, guys. We will of course do this again. Keith, though, if you're still watching, and I really hope you are, please go over and subscribe to his channel. He has a great channel. He needs to put out more content, but he has a great channel when he does. Yeah. So his channel name is CoinCrow. I'll put a link for it down below. And of course, he owns his own coin shop in Muskegon, Michigan called the Coin Zone. Thank you, Keith.
Thanks a lot.